show that picks reality apart and often fails to put it back together again. Hosted by my personal favorite, everybody's favorite bad boy, Daniel Moriera.
Well, thank you, Dolly. Believe it or not, we have female viewers. And of course, a big, warm howdy RetroFam. This is my old trusty Game Boy. It doesn't work right now, so we need to do some surgery. We need to open the Game Boy up and do some maintenance or maybe soldering, I don't know. The window came loose here, so we need to do something about that too. Of course, the glue gets kind of stiff after 30 years in a storage. The buttons feel okay. The hardware is really, really splendid. It's built to, I think, last forever, because imagine kids had this unit, throw it around everywhere. So they needed to do it. Needed to do a really good design job here, so they could continue to sell games to the families that had these units. And we're inside, and it looks really, really okay. I don't see any corrosion. There is corrosion. Shit. Well, anyway, we need to continue to push this through. The Game Boy had stereo sound, but as you can see, it's just one speaker here. So you need to have headphones to experience that quality sound. The CPU was an 8080 kind of CPU mixed with a Z80. And the display was a dot matrix display in green and black. Very hard on the eyes, at least nowadays. Imagine 30 years ago someone assembled this unit. And I never serviced this unit before, so this is the first time anybody opened it since it left the factory. There you can see the CPU in the middle, and you have the video RAM and the system RAM. The power button up there to the right is the CPU, and the RAM, power button. It feels okay. And you have the connector on the left there to link up to another Game Boy to play games like Tetris. You have your volume knob there, I think. Or is it contrast? No, it's volume. And the cartridge slot is the black thing there in the end. And this is the audio circuitry. Is that little chip there the audio chip? I don't know anything about Game Boy, I realize. And the back of the case. And this is the display unit. And there is some corrosion there. I don't know if we will lose the display here, maybe it just falls out. No, it seems okay. And there we go. This one looks quite nice. And you can see the circuitry there for the buttons. The display, of course. And the speaker. Maybe that's not corrosion. I don't know. I'm not gonna open that up. That seems to be a grounding spring there. I don't know, guys. Just standard hardware porn for you. And the rubber buttons feels okay, and the rest is plastic. And these are okay as well. I'm gonna wash this up a bit, clean it up. There's no yellowing on this one. So I cleaned the Game Boy. Maybe you can see it. And I have this double-sided tape here that I think will do the job of securing the protecting window here for the LCD. I use this frequently on cell phones. I mean on smartphones. Well, that should do the job. It's good enough for me, at least. And this is not dirty, and I don't think that's a corrosion. So I'm just messing around here. Everything seems clean. Maybe we should rub on those pads a bit. Now this can never hurt. You should always clean the connectors if possible, because there will be some build-up there. And look, corrosion from the battery, and that's actually loose. So I think we found the problem. It's like wiggling. And I think the solder joint has cracked. So we're just going to try to solder it back here. I did some rework on all these connectors just to be sure. It's time to put her back together again and hope for the best. Imagine all the hundreds of thousands of times these buttons have been used throughout the years, and they're still okay. That's build quality and a careful selection of materials from trial and error, I guess. But just compare that to what we buy today. The phones that stop working after 2 or 3 years. All the cheap plastic things that just breaks. There's a big difference. This is kind of hard actually. It's a very stiff connector. And now the moment of truth. Will they fit together? Yes, let's try to turn it on. I put some batteries in it. It looks kind of clean and neat. And we turn her on and we see a black bar. That's a good sign actually, because we can see the copyright sign after it. So this just means that we don't have any cartridge installed, any game installed. So we need to find a game for this one. And believe it or not, I have a game. Super Mario 2. It was one of my favorite games back then. And this is the back of the game cartridge. You need to use this special screwdriver here to open these cartridges up, and then I believe you just push, you push like that, and there's a lot of gooey things here on the side, so I think this has been under the influence of maybe Coca-Cola, or I don't think it was beer, probably just some soft drink. And we have corrosion here. We will try to clean this up, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. And the battery here is from 1992. And the battery of course is for saving your game progress. And I believe this connector will be very dirty. Yeah, it's all black. I have my trusty T-Röd here from Sweden. And these gold-plated connectors here hooks up to the Game Boy and completes the circuit. I don't trust that battery. It doesn't stick, so maybe it's just some kind of crusty surface thing going on here. The component seems okay, and the battery, it doesn't seem like it has it's gone bad. Oh, here's the problem. So let's see, there's a marking after the battery, but it's all the way up to the right side there, so I don't think the battery is involved with this in any way. This has just been some kind of fluid going in here into the cartridge. I'm kind of excited to see if this works. If we could save this game cartridge as well. Or if we just nuke our trusty old Game Boy with this shit. You never know. That yellow thing doesn't want to come off the plastic. Or it doesn't matter. It's like new. Perfect, okay. Let's pray for some luck here as we enter the unknown. Let's clean up Mario a bit too, as well. You know, I see Nintendo here, so I'm pretty sure that this worked. Okay, guys, let's go.